Hey everybody, this is Paul doing a quick little dividend video. It is, let's see what we got here, July 1st, 6:04 p.m. Market's obviously closed, right? I'm not going to really comment on what the market was doing today. I don't even think the market knows what it was doing today. Rates, 10-year rates, like just all the rates sold off. Could just be rate balance in the portfolios and stuff like that, because we're at a new quarter. So July or June 30th was the end of the quarter, and you know we have different things going in. So got a few things to go over. Um, so this is the current portfolio, as you can see. Cash position is currently sitting at 3.8k, give or take a little. BST has been hit, HYG's been hit, BBN's been hit. Same thing it was before. A lot more cash has been added to JEPI. I did cut the BST position in half. I think I did that right here. I don't know. But yeah, BST position was cut in half, maybe over here. Yeah, on the 18th. So I cut the BST position in half on the 20th. It's just a huge exposure to tech. Um, I figured there was going to be a sell off, and if you want to get a general idea why I did that, so there's where the price was. Here's where the price is now. I think the price may be a little lower today. Oh no, it's 37.69, whatever. So, anyways, yeah, I just cut it in half. I think it has too much exposure to Nvidia. It's got almost 14% exposure to Nvidia, which is kind of crazy. So it's had a really, really good run up. So I took profits on that, and then put the money into JEPI because I think small caps are probably going to run up, or like what's inside JEPI specifically is going to run up once they start cutting rates. So as you can see, monthly dividend right now is $98. So why, like, what's going on? So I wanted to kind of show a few different things. So this is the is there a bubble, is there not a bubble type thing. And to give you a general idea, Gina Martin Adams put out a great post right here on the 27th, and I linked it on Twitter. Um, you know, it shows like where the valuations, like showing like what the price to earnings multiples were in 1999 or 2001, and as you can kind of see here, so you can kind of get the general idea of how she did this here, but we're not even close to like 1999 kind of stuff. So you can kind of see as if you look here. So here's the forward price to earnings. You can see forward price to earnings on the tech sector, for example, we're here, way up here. See these top lines up here? These lines up here, and this is 2021 to just give you a general idea, okay? And this is where we're at now. So no, we don't have a bubble going on. We could if it keeps running like that, but this is the price. This is the weightings. I believe in BSTZ of Nvidia. As you can see, it has a 10% weighting. I thought about selling some BSTZ too. Let's see where we're at here. This is the amount of adjustable rate mortgages that are out there right now. I just wanted to give you a general idea why the economy hasn't crashed. So pre 2009, you can see how much of the market was made up of adjustable rates. Now you can see how much of the market's made up of adjustable rates, just to give you a general idea. You know, um, yeah. So it's kind of weird. It's an interesting way of like charting this out, but it just gives you a general idea why the Fed rate hikes have not had the desired effect that everybody was kind of hoping for. Um, so, and then also we also have this going on too. So this is multifamily retail or apartments going on here. So as you can see, they're definitely dropping. Um, we could be seeing construction layoffs here possibly soon. Depends what the Fed does, but we could be seeing construction layoffs, which is certainly something we've been waiting on, for the construction sector to finally get through their backlog. So we're going to have to watch that and see where it goes. As you can kind of see, so HIPC is kind of basically what Europe uses. This is how they measure housing. And then CPI annual inflation. This is where we're at. So you can see the white line. If we measured it like Europe, we're already at the Fed's target, and we've been at the Fed's target for a while now, as you can kind of see here, for quite a while. Um, so it gives you a general idea. And this is PCE and annual inflation, and then here's CPI. This includes housing, all that stuff. Um, so you can kind of get a general idea. We're getting to the area, but the problem is that CPI annual inflation is taking longer than anyone could have remotely expected to roll over. And you can kind of see right here, the lines are heading in the right direction. Just expenditures, that type of thing, core PCE, they're all heading where you want them to head. And they're ahead of the Fed's target too, by the way. But they're not there yet. And there's the debate, do we get a cut in July? I do not think we get a cut in July. I do not. I think the first cut's probably going to be September. Sure seems that way. Hopefully they will probably get a cut in September. We'll get enough data between now and September to kind of justify a cut, even for the most hardcore people. But you can kind of get a general idea. If healthcare wasn't such a big piece of this last one here, for example, super core PCE, if this hadn't gone up so much, as it tends to do, as you can see, but if it hadn't gone up this much, we're talking negative PCE basically. There was just enough negative things. That would have been a shock. That would have shocked the market right there. Yeah, that would have done some stuff. And then core services, you can kind of see here's the inflation freak out and scare and stuff like that. And we've had these kind of, majority of them were below zero point 0.4, as you can see here, and we're kind of getting back to those levels. We have this one huge spike right here that's going to throw off everything. This big spike right here isn't going to come out until next year, which is going to completely mess everything up. And then also, I saw this graph today. I thought it was really, really good. So this is what we would have to print. So as you can see right here, core PC, for example. This is what we would have to print to be able to hit these different targets. So, we print, just these really low numbers. Boom, you hit it by this year. But if we start printing this, I think these top two, maybe somewhere in this area right here between these two, if we stay in between those two, we get a cut in September. If we stay around here or something, down here between these two, like, you start seeing it go back up or something like that, just because as older numbers come off, I don't think they'll cut this year. It's possible. I think that's when the real layoffs start, to be honest with you. So we're definitely going to have to watch it. As you can tell, had a really good month. If we go over to historical, for example, 2.87, that right there, just right there, dividends are going up. As you can see, 61.82. Started the month out of 60.71 at 61.81. And that was moving money just from cash, as you can tell. Because I had a lot of, you can see how much I had in cash in June, for example, compared to how much I have now. And yeah, moving in the right direction. You can see I started June right here at 81,000. I'm at 84,000. I haven't even put the numbers in for today. I'm pretty sure I'm actually down for the day because rates went up today. So it affected BBN a lot. So I'm probably actually down from this number right here. This is the number that's going on the video because this spreadsheet actually hasn't been touched since June 30th, since yesterday. So this spreadsheet actually hasn't been touched. So this is the number as of yesterday. So that's the number that's going to go on the video. But just be aware, it's probably about $400 lower right now. Once I actually update these numbers, you can check for yourself if you want to know. But so that's where we're at right now. I think the current plan, like I said, JEPI all day long. Pour money into JEPI as I can. Try and get this maybe up to 4,000. Get my different, high yield savings accounts up to like 500 or so, and then tackle those targets. I'm already below close to. Well, I'm not after today. I'm going to be mid 17,000, I bet. But after today, definitely in that. We're moving in the right range. And also, I added this thing right here. This shows how much I need to make a day to be able to get that target. To be able to get that much. So this actually, when I put today's numbers in, this might actually go up to 94, which would be kind of funny. Well, you'll see this number jump around depending on capital gains and how much I'm putting in each month. But so yeah, I think we're moving along. So I don't know. Like, let me know what you think in the comments, and then we'll just kind of go from there. Thank you so much.